Welcome back, gang. It's Deltia from Deltiasgaming.com. In a recent live stream, I was able to no death both veteran Maelstrom Arena and veteran Vateshran Hollows using just one button, and of course on my Magic Templar. I did this not to flex, but to show people oftentimes we overcomplicate our builds, and I'm as guilty of any one of this. Truthfully, 99% of ESO you can do without a complex build, something simple and simple knowledge of the game and the ability to memorize PvE mechanics. For this build, I wanted to keep it Barney level, Deltia level. Very simple, and I'm going to share with you the build, flexible options, gameplay with narration about what's going on through my mind during the boss fights. So hopefully you can take this and make it work for you. If you like this type of content, hit that like, subscribe, and leave me a comment on what you'd like to see. Budget build, crafting only, PvP, or PvE solo challenge. Thanks for watching. So here's a quick build rundown. My first ability up is the obvious one, and I only have one, that's Puncturing Sweeps. It's basically the best ability in the entire game. Both single target and AoE hits like a truck and heals you based on a percentage of the damage done. So with this being said, the only thing that's really going to kill us because we have such strong healing is in between having a target. So when moving to the next target before we can do another Puncturing Sweeps, or if something's invulnerable, that's really it. So Puncturing Sweeps is your bread and butter. As you become better at the game, you add more damage over time effects that outperform this, but for beginners, this is the foundation of the build and exactly what you should use on a Magpar. I went with the lightning staff on my front bar. The reason why I like the lightning staff is the ancient knowledge passive from the destruction staff skill line, increasing our damage done with AoE effects, and it's easier to channel and land a fully charged heavy attack. Everything we're trying to do is pump up our light attack, heavy attack damage, and also our AoE or Puncturing Sweeps damage. Both champion points, gear, and everything else. That's what we're doing. So that's our one skill. Now, in case you want like a one bar build, sometimes that's very popular. You can add a couple abilities on your bar and not even use them to do way more damage and more survivability. First ability up I'd throw on there is Camouflage Hunter from the Fighters Guild. It's going to increase our spell damage by 3% just for slotting it, and it's going to give us minor berserk when we crit from the flank. Next skill up is Flare from the support skill line. Just slotting it gives 10% damage reduction via the major protection buff. Another skill you can just slot is Mage's Guild Inner Light for increased max magic, adding way more damage just for slotting it. And final ability up, I would put Radiant Glory for it Execute. This Execute heals you based off the damage done, so when you switch from Puncturing Sweeps to an Execute, you're not going to lose any survivability. The ultimate choice is really up to you. Mage's Guild Meteor or Destruction Staff Ultimate are very, very good. That's a very simple build. Let's move on to the gear and give you some flex options so you can flex in and out depending on what you have. The first 5-piece up is Deadly Strikes. It's going to be obtained in Cyrodiil PvP vendor Bruma. The 5-piece is going to increase your damage over time in channel abilities by 15%. That's a whopping amount, and really it's going to just amplify Puncturing Sweeps. This is actually really good to use at endgame as well, because a lot of the Templar's damage comes from damage over time, and you're going to see a huge dramatic increase. This comes in medium armor. I'm going to put 1 on my body, weapon, and then 2 jewelry. Some substitutes you could go with is Briarheart from Overland Rothgar. You can buy it on the traders, and the 5-piece will give you some healing and spell damage when you critically strike. Just transmute the jewelry from Robust to Bloodthirsty. Same thing with Medusa from Arx Corinium. It's a decent choice, giving you minor force on your front bar. Adds a lot of damage if you're running higher critical rating. Next up is False God's Devotion, attained in Sunspire Trial. 5-piece reduces the cost of magic abilities by 8%, restore magic when something dies, and gain major expedition for 8 seconds. This set carries your sustain and mobility, which is very important, though it's a trial set, so not everyone can get a hold of it. 2 substitute options here is Overwhelming Surge from Templess Island. This 5-piece will give you a combination of great damage and sustain, and comes from a dungeon, so it's very easy to obtain. Another option, what I use in my budget builds, is Withered Hand from Alakir. It's an overland set. Another strong choice is going to give you magic and health back on kills. Now, the thing that carries our survivability and is no secret is Pale Order. It's obtained through the Antiquity system, and it's difficult to get for everyone, but I have flex options for survival. It's going to restore 20% of the damage you deal as health, essentially healing you alongside Puncturing Sweeps for an insane amount of heals per second. So if you can't get the mythic, don't like using them, here's some options. I would go with Ice Heart from Dire Frost. It gives you a massive shield, but you'll need a little bit higher crit rating to see the most use out of this. Another one you can use is Engine Guardian, because what would a Deltia build be without this? The reason I recommend this is going to give you 1 of 3 resources, but you don't need a target to proc it. So in between fights, you can just literally hit puncturing sweeps and the little Engine Guardian will come out, act as a decoy, give you 1 of 3 resources, all are very useful. Now the last piece I'm using is a 1-piece Damahos. This is obtained in Falkreath Hold. The reason I'm using a 1-piece is because it gives me max stam and max magic. Slime Crawl is going to be more damage, but what I need is a lot of max magic. 15,000 is what I get on a high elf. The reason I like more max magic on this build is because I'm dodge rolling, blocking, CC breaking, doing all those sorts of things, so I need a good pool in order to survive, especially in between targets. Swarm Mothers gives the exact same bonus, but if you can't get a hold of that, look at a 1-piece Trainee. It gives you less stats, but it's a part of the base game and you can buy it on the traders. So we look at the gear chart here. This is what it looks like fully on my character, 511. So I'm going to take advantage of the Undaunted passive, giving increased max stats. So 1 medium on the chest, 1 heavy. Lightning Staff, like I had mentioned, I'm using the Sharpen along with the Lover Mundus Stone so I can get more bang for my buck in penetration. And then I have Drain Health Poisons on my front bar instead of an enchant. The most important thing about this is changing your deadly strikes or whatever your jewelry is to bloodthirsty and making sure you gold out those enchants. That will give you a big bang for your buck along with the weapon. If you're new to this, don't worry about getting best in slot traits and all of this thing and golding it out completely, but just getting the base 5 pieces together, really helpful along with the survivability set. Champion points are up next, and I'm going to go in the blue warfare tree, Fighting Finesse, Biting Aura, Deadly Aim, Master at Arms. In the red tree, I go Boundless Vitality, Fortified, Siphoning Spells, and Expert Evasion. The race is a no-brainer choice using a high elf because you get 5% damage reduction while using a channeled ability. The consumables are actually quite important, so I'm going to use Drain Health Poisons on my front bar. There's one that gives minor vitality. I don't know how to actually craft this, but if you can get that, it's going to give you about 1,000 heals per second when you proc it using your Lightning Staff. Then I'm going to keep 3 potions on me. One is Spell Power Potion. This is going to give you the most damage, but in between fights, you'll need something for an oh crap moment. I do swap mid-fight. One is obviously a tripod, all 3 stat pools at once. The third is Essence of Lingering Health. It's going to give you major vitality and about 1,000 heals per second for about 15 seconds or so. This is really good in between fights or moving through mechanics when you don't have a target or you need extra healing, even on top of bail order and everything else. And that's the build. So obviously we're going to hit puncturing sweeps, but you need to learn the mechanics so you can put puncturing sweeps down. You have your 1-button build, but it's more about rotating, learning how to manage resources, timely blocking, dodging, and using your stamina pool. That's what I'm going to show you and explain in this video. So I'm going to give some boss fights, narrate it live, what's going through my mind, and I hope this helps you out. Remember, this is not a flex. I've memorized this, so it's Mario Brothers. You can too if I can do it. Thanks. Do you believe? Do you believe in your Nug Lord? Okay. So we got 3 platforms to deal with. I'm going to use a Spell Power Potion for the first part of this. Ad control, not all-out DPS, is going to be the #1 priority because if we control the ads, we win this fight. If we do not control the ads, we do not win this fight. So first phase, oops, get uppercutted in the face, didn't catch that, my bad. We're going to control the ads. Okay, now ads are controlled. Bring them back over here, rotate around, block. Now we're going to get them in that red mechanic and get out. Dodged. Okay. Trying to proc my poison with this heavy attack. Doesn't proc. It's not going. Heavy attack, please work. Do a dodge ski. Okay. Same thing. I'm going to wait on DPS on the boss because I don't want to push it over and bring out more ads. Okay. A little bit more DPS on the boss. Kill the ad. Now ad control is good. The second wave of ads is going to come from the top, right? Okay. So I'm going to remember what we said. Who's going to kill us? It's going to be the archer dudes. Yep. Block. I'm getting low, no problem. CC break. Now I'm really low on gas. I'm going to have to be really cognizant of my stam. Dodge. Tripod now. I'm going to use a tripod, so I switch potions in the middle. So I'm going to have lower damage now, but it's better than dying. Okay, we're pulling back. So the ads are going to come from clear over here, right? So what are we going to do? We're just going to Templar this. So I don't have a Spell Power Potion up. We're going to come over here. We're going to go. Now we're going to kill this secondary ad and the troll before we throttle down on DPS. Remember, we're not in a race here. We're just trying to get it clear, right? So we're going to do this one, okay. Now we're going to kill them both. And rotate around. Thank you for clubbing me. We're at 41%. So we have one button, and all we're going to do is hit that button. CC immune right now. So I'm going to tab target, so I make sure to hit this guy single-handedly. And my tripod's just about half of cooldown. So if I need a big heal, I can just smash my tripod quick. Level 5, baby. All it takes, one button. We got it, baby. Okay, I'm using a tripod here. The reason why, I don't know what's gonna happen, so we're gonna use tripods and just take it slow, keep it simple, stupid. So it has 1.2 million health, not a big deal. Let's pull back here, and we're just gonna have to face tank it. Now, it'll try to CC us, stun us, block simply. It's gonna slap us in the face here. We're gonna break free. I'm gonna save my tripod just in case. So we're gonna pull the boss over here, try to kill this one here, and then rotate. Now we're in trouble, because look what's gonna happen. That's gonna spawn up. Okay, got it down. It should despawn the guy. Argonian, now I'm hitting the other one. There's a mushroom right on top of us. It's not worth me sweepsing and screwing it up. There we go, one, just keep on sweepsing, keep on sweepsing. Okay, now we're gonna turn and try to get him off that mushroom. Good, pull back, hold block. Try to proc my poisons. Got the poison proc. Now we got some heals coming in. Okay, slaps me, no problem, CC break. Now, situational awareness. I'm looking left and right because our mushroom friend is about to come up. Yep, here comes our mushroom friend. Dodging clear over to him. Okay, got him down. And then missing that one. Good. He's going to CC me here in a second, so I need to break free. Right there. Break free. Okay, we're looking good. It's going to throttle down on the damage. We're going to have ads coming. And basically, we just need to kill the ads quickly. Okay, I'm still saving my tripod just in case. An oh crap moment. Here we go. Oh crap moment might be now. I'm going to use it right here. We're at 15%. Should be good to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deleted. No death. Argonian Behemoth. Got it, baby! One button. Got it! Final boss round. Okay, so I got my spell power potion slotted. I'm going to take a spell power potion to start. I assume that damage is not going to, or survivability is not going to be an issue for the start of this, okay? So we're going to use stamina to dodge this puppy now. It's going to travel over. Okay, it's going to travel. We're going to bash the channel. Now, we're going to have a couple tater tots come out. I'm probably not going to have enough damage to get it down. So I'm going to kill this guy here, just real quick. Stack it on top of the Krem Guard. I'm trying to do damage to both of them. Got them both damaged. Okay, good. We got the dog. We're going to pull the dog over here. Pull the dog here. Kill dog. Now, when I get up here, I got to start doing damage. Start doing damage. Now, I turn my camera directly towards the boss, right? I want to see when he starts channeling. So he starts channeling, dodge. Okay, good. Here's the hard part. So in between these fights, okay? So I'm going to try to get there. See if I can put as much damage as I can on it. Now, I can't really do much else but do a heavy attack, but that's better than nothing. Okay, now we're going to roll a potion, try to get my poisons proc and dodge. So the longer this goes, the harder it's going to be. Facing the boss so I can know when he's going to channel. And dodge ski, yep. Got that one down. Yes, good to go. We're going to do a fully charged heavy, get my poisons. I'm not going to risk the biscuit here, so this might be where I die if I have enough healing coming in. So try to get that poison to proc. See the poisons proc. That saved my life there. 1, 2, 3, dodge. Okay. Now just a couple sweeps and we should have it down. So we're going to do the slow way here. I don't have ultimate. So we're going to go to the boss. It's going to channel and bash right away. So we're going to bash it straight away. I bashed it. So we're going to have to dodge out of that. I'm going to grab the spirit just in case. Fully charge and another dodge. Now we'll just get some uptime on the damage. Spell power potion comes off cooldown. I'm going to use that because damage is, or health is not an issue. Now here comes the secondary spirit, so I'm going to grab that puppy. Good to go. I'm going to kill this guy just because we're taking our time. So the summon's not an issue. Okay, now we're looking for one spirit and we might have this. Here comes the spirit. Clear away. It's usually going to channel and just go away. Here we go. And bang. So 270,000. I'm going to tab target the boss. And now we have to be aware of it getting out of this animation, but it doesn't look like it. So I'm going to dodge this so I don't get stunned. Throttle down on my sweeps. There you go. No death. One button. VMA. You can do it too. Boom, baby! No death VMA with one button. Yes. Okay, let's see what the score is. Easy money. What's the score on that one? Sheesh. 540,049 minutes, no death. Okay, man. GG on that one. So let's see how it goes. So we're going to rotate around. There's the portal to go upstairs. So the reason you go upstairs is the laser beams. You can kind of clear them out. That's also helpful for your false gods to proc. Typically, I don't need to do that because I just have enough damage that it's not even an issue. But I don't have an ultimate slot or nothing like that. So here's the eyeball I was talking about. So we're going to pull up to it. Boss is going to do a channel. Normally, you interrupt it, but here you're not. So I'm seeing taking tons of damage. Okay, we're going to dodge this. Dodge roll up close. Okay, good. Now we're at 80%. So when we get overwhelmed by lasers, we're going to go upstairs. And I think we'll probably just do it once. See what we can get to. Usually I rotate around here, bash that. Since there's no eyeball guy, you get about a 1.5 seconds of free damage on him. Potion's off cooldown, so I'm going to go ahead and use my potion. Taking a bit of laser beam damage, no problem, at 60%. So let's get it down to 50. Go up, clear it, and come back and kill eyeball dude. So we're at 54, bash here quick. So eyeball's going to come out soon. We're right at 50. Let's dodge this and go upstairs. And let's just clear the eyeball guys out. I'll show you this. So you don't, if you have really high damage, this is not needed, but I don't. An ultimate would help. Shocker, didn't know everything. Okay, eyeball thing coming up, but now this time it should be a little more easy to deal with since I don't have a bunch of lasers shoot me. Now we're at 47. I got 8,000 stamina. I got about a full max magic, so we're just going to throttle down and do what Templars do best. Just press one button. Rotate around and try to avoid the laser beams. Bash as that mechanic comes up. It's really just going to hit you a lot, but you have so much healing coming in with your Pale Order poisons on my front bar that it should not be an issue. As long as I avoid 2-3 lasers at the same time, should be an easy go here. So I'm just looking at the lasers, light attack weaving in between here. I still have 15,000 magic. That should be enough to basically kill it. Okay. Bang, baby! Got her down, cleared the wounding. Born to power, baby! Alright, oh man, gonna have to dig deep for this one. So the goal here is to kind of strafe and kill the Bone Colossus as they come up. Probably gonna be my best bet. So I'm gonna take a spell power potion to start this one and then pull him in right here. Now you see that orb right ahead of me? This is kind of where I want to hunker by somewhat. So I'm gonna kind of rotate to avoid this little damage, what's gonna put a dot on you. So you can do the spinnies here, but I'm not gonna risk it. So I don't have any real heals coming in, so it'll just kind of keep peppering you with this flame damage. So I'm just going to kind of do dodges here and there. Now, want to park dude over by the orb thing. So we're just going to bring him back. Come here, dude. Okay, here's the flame thing I was talking about. So that way you're right on top of the orb and you can get it. The trick will be doing that mechanic with all this crap being on me coming up. But I'm going to save a tripod just for that. So I'm not going to use a potion. Thus, I have lower damage. Yes, I have lower damage, but it's better than dying. Now, we're going to look for the next orb. So I'm kind of kiting around, rotating around. Here comes the Bone Colossus. Oh boy, so much fun. Now, it's clear in the corner here, right? So let's pull him back. Okay, now we're pretty good area. So he's going to do spinny spins. I'm just going to avoid him and try to take out these tater tots. I still have not used my tripod, so I'm just kind of being cognizant of that. And as soon as the spin's down, I want to go jump right back over to him. Okay. And then we're going to save the tripod when he does his sword in the ground thing, and I got to go do a heavy attack. Here it comes. 3, 2, 1. Fully charge. Got it. I'm going to use a tripod now. So that saved my life there. We're going to try to get the Bone Colossus down on top of the boss. I'm rotating around just to avoid needless cleave damage, okay? If we can get through this, we're looking in good shape. Okay, now we have to do the exact same thing a second time. So we're pulling back, head on a swivel, we're rotating around looking for the next orb. Where's the next orb? The next orb is right over here. One dodge, kind of get him over here. I got plenty of stamina, so we can use the stam for survivability if we need to. We're at 40-some%. So this is where the stam comes into play because you see it shoots out those things. So 1 dodge saves you 2 of those fireballs if you time them right. I'm going to do a dodge here. So I'm at 5,000. I'm going to save my stam, kind of close the distance. Avoid that thing. We're at 40. He's going to do heavy in the ground here pretty soon. I'm going to save my potion. It's back up. Okay, here it is. 3, 2, 1. Got it. Now, it should do some mechanic where he goes in the middle and the other guy is going to come out. This is where I don't even know. You can, like, put out the fires and do all this goofy stuff, but I don't even know how to do it. So I'm going to hang up here. I don't know if I can hit you up here. Let's find out. Yep, it can. So, Bone Colossus dude's coming out right there. Yep. So I got a tripod ready to go. Yes, it's lower damage, but I don't want to die. And dodge roll ski. Hold the block. Same mechanics here. I'm going to rotate around. He's under 1,000,000 health. So I think I might be able to kill him outright if I just kind of focus. Dodge here, hold block just in case. Kill these guys. You doing spins, no problem. So I'm gonna try to get some damage and then try to avoid the damage. So I got a lot of AoE crap coming in. Okay, now he's vulnerable. I'm gonna come back in. And the thing that I need to be aware of is when he plants the sword in the ground. That's what's gonna kill me. Here it is. 3, 2, 1. Got the shield. Tripod up. Whew, okay, here we go. Got the guy tab targeted, so we're just going to rotate around, try to avoid needless cleave damage. Fly attack weaving in between. Pull boss away from the Bone Colossus guy, just in case he goes into spinny spin mode. Got it down, baby! Oh! Chat, where are you at? Are you not insane? My heart's beating on that one. It's a trap! This boss is fun, though. What we're gonna do is, we just need to throttle down on damage. If we have so much damage coming in, it shouldn't really matter when that little critter comes out. We clearly have enough damage to kill it. So, my thought process is, you gotta just survive and get through that phase. Whether it's tripods, or just the poisons, or the major vitality things, you just gotta survive. So we said green, red, green, blue, red. Okay, so I'm gonna keep my eye to the left there. There's where it's at. I'm gonna use a spell power potion here. We're at 80%. So we're going slow on damage, but we'll get one of those phases straight away. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to stack crap on top of the boss is always your best strategy. Since my main spam is AoE, this works out really well. So now we're at 60%, so we should get a critter here soon. Yep, here we go. So I'm going to get towards the edge. Here we go. This will be the test. Okay. Oh yeah, we're just melting it. Oh my god. We're just melting it like butter. Okay, that's done. Was that butter? Is this on, veteran? Jeez. Okay, now we have a caster. We're going to deal with that caster before we go into the arena. Remember, we're not going for a speed run world record here, so we're going to take ad control seriously, because this one will travel inside the arena with you and make your life a nightmare. Okay, so we got it down. We're at 36, and now we can just push the boss over, disregard the ads, and we're going to go straight ahead to the green one. 20%. Looking good. Got 2 guys beating on me, no problem. Should spawn here pretty soon. There we go, yep. Okay, we're low on magic, so we might have to heavy attack a bit. I went through the wrong one. So this is the one you want to go through at the very end. Okay, yeah. Well, we'll find that out. All right, so, yeah, we're just going to rotate around. I'm going to use a spell power potion here. You can stay in one of the circles and probably not die. 2 of them, not so good. So we're going to rotate around here. We're at 30-some%. So usually I pull back towards the gate if I'm ranged, but I can't do that. I don't have an execute on. Okay, we're going to hop doom. Big old run. Oh, 37%. Not bad coming out of the portal. Usually you don't want to do this because this guy will spawn as soon as you love tap it here. Yep, love tapped it. So we're just going to try to hit everything at once if we can. We're a Templar, so that AoE is really good. Our light attacks aren't necessarily going to go to it, but we should get the poison on it here pretty soon. That'll be a little bit extra damage. Just try to get out of there. There we go. Okay. Now boss is at 18% because we did pretty good damage. Let's do some ad control before we go in the portal. We control when we go in the portal. So it's going to do some ad control here. Get the ads down. Looking good. And there we go.
You said the red one. I can't. I gotta go to it. It's just close right now. Okay, I probably screwed this up, but whatever. Yeah, this one's tough here. So we got mage caster that usually does a cast channel. During this can make it an absolute nightmare. So I'm gonna pull back and see if I can get the melee. I did not do it, so I might die here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come in here and risk the biscuit on this one. Dodge, dodge, dodge! If you can dodge a nugget, you can dodge a ball, baby! There we go. Got her down. All right, so now when we come out of the portal, since my DPS is slow because of that, we're gonna have probably 2 of those mechanics with the little critters. So we know straight away as we come out, we're gonna have to deal with it. So I'm gonna pull the boss just back here towards the portal to save a little bit of time so we can travel in. Rotating around to avoid that damage here. Got it? Okay, there we go. Dodge roll through, and we got a caster straight away. Yep. We're gonna target the caster, put it right on top of him. Here comes the little critters. Okay, critters are coming. We're gonna try to proc a poison on it straight away. Now I'm gonna backpedal, and I'm just gonna keep an eye on the caster. What I wanna do is bash the caster if it goes in that animation, then get right back to the damage. It don't even matter. We got so much damage with this thing. With one button is disgusting. I think my build just changed to a 1-button build. I'm doing more damage with this guy than all my cooldowns. Okay, so we're gonna stack and whack on top. Now, let's pull the boss logically to the next portal we have to go to, which is right here. So add control, add control, add control. We got plenty of stamina, potion off cooldown. We're gonna go ahead and use it. Remember, the boss will kind of teleport to where we are. Bash here, okay, add control, we're at 46%. We might get another phase here. 38, okay. So we probably can DPS this through. Unless there's any casters coming, I'm just gonna go, as even if there's little crazy dudes coming, yeah. So crazy dudes are coming, but it'll despawn them if I push it over. So I'm just gonna risk the biscuit here. We're at 10, 9, 8, 7, come on, dude. There we go, risk the biscuit. Looking good. Spell power potion's just about off cooldown. We're gonna hit that. Okay, we're gonna target the ad here. Remember, this is just about killing crap. So dodge this guy. You can park them on top of each other, typically is what I do, but I kind of screwed that up. So we're gonna bash this, and we're just gonna kill the ad because this will delete us, okay? So when we come back out, we know what we're gonna have to deal with. The boss is gonna have a lot of HP. There's gonna be a gazillions ads. It's gonna be super chaotic. What we need to do is position right on top of the boss straight away and wait for those spirits to come out. Get a fully charged heavy attack so we're full up on gas and we can do Magpar things. Okay, rotating around to avoid the damage. Get a bash here so it kind of stuns them. Just rotating around. No, I'm sorry, makes you dizzy. Okay, got it. Now we're coming through. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Potion off cooldown, using the potion. Dodge here. So here's the mage. This is going to be the tough one. Fully charge this guy, just get some magic back up. Okay, so I'm gonna position right here so I can do damage as I backpedal to both the boss and eventually the caster. Remember, the caster's channel is the big damage thing. So we're gonna keep an eye on him. My peripheral vision, I'm looking at the caster, there it is, bash him. Go back to it, this one's gonna come down to the wire here. Yep, got it. Add control, add control, add control. So the caster's what's gonna kill us. Got it. Pull back, we're at 38%, okay? Now the archer's up, no problem. We're gonna add control, do sweeps. Looking good on resource sustain, so the boss should travel over here soon. Boss travels over, another caster here, so I'm gonna try to position my sweep so it hits everything, including the caster. Just kind of going around, potion off cooldown, gonna hit the potion. 24%, there's that bash we gotta deal with. We're at 300,000 HP. Okay, now we have enough DPS, I think we can just push it. 200,000, 170, okay. No death! No death! 1 button Vateshran! Oh my god, my heart's beating now. We got no death VMA and Vateshran 1 button build. Who does that? 1 button, no death Vateshran. Is this real? This gonna be on YouTube forever, baby! Well, gang, that's the build. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something. Consider becoming a patron if you liked this build and found it helpful, as it helps my channel grow tremendously. And thanks for watching.